Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. Let's get open for business here on this Monday morning hangover. And what a difference a week makes. Oh my God, what a difference a week makes. Last week it was doom and gloom. The Cowboys may not win another game. Fire Jason Garrett. Fire Dak Prescott. We got to move up in the draft and get another quarterback. This is terrible. Jerry Jones is crazy. He's senile. He needs to go. Everything. The world was literally upside down. And I'm not saying that all is right in Dallas because there's still always plenty to work on. But it's nice to get up this morning and not get all the hate comments about my quarterback. If we're going to kill somebody when they're wrong, when they screw up, you got to give credit where credit's due. And here's where I'm going to give credit, because last week when you looked at fourth down and not going for it in overtime, and even the play before where basically instead of just blowing P off the blocks, manning up and trying to get that yardage, they kind of did a draw. We killed them last week. There were T-shirts ready to go. Fire Jason Garrett. Basically a flame with Jason Garrett's head on it. This week, the team came together. We heard Monday Troy Aikman talk about Dak Prescott and accuracy. It's one of those things, either you got it or you don't. And I said, take a look at Cam Newton. Cam Newton isn't always known for being perfectly accurate. But they figured out how to use his skills. So let's give credit to some play calling, because the play calling was better in this game. Because here's the problem. I got sent a message. People send me messages all the time that say, hey, look at this. What do you think? And so on. And somebody had sent me a message about, did the Cowboys mess up by not replacing Dak in 2016 with Tony Romo when he was healthy? And I'm kind of like, why are you living there? It's 2 years ago. Tony Romo's career is done. It's over with. It's history. And it hit me. We as Cowboy fans are constantly living on the past. See, I was fortunate enough that I was around for every single Super Bowl the Cowboys were in. The wins and the losses. All 8. I've seen the Hall of Fame players play in their prime. I remember the heartbreakers against the Steelers. And it's a great history. But we have to stop living in the past and look at what we've got right now. We got to look forward. Forget about what happened with Tony Romo. Tony Romo was a great, incredible quarterback. Fortunately, things just weren't right for it. We have to look at is, what can I do about today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? Can't change any of that stuff happened in the past. It's done. Dak Prescott's our quarterback. What can we do to make him a good quarterback, to make him a great quarterback, to lead us to victory? And that, my friends, is what we finally did. Because if you looked at the game against the Texans, it was basically still set up like Tony Romo was going to play. The 7-step drop backs. Okay, fake handoff here, set up, wait a whole lot of time, and need your quarterback to dink and dodge players, buy some more time, and hit a back shoulder fade to a Dez Bryant. That's not the game right now. The game has changed. It's not in the past. Play action rules in the NFL now. Taking risk rule now in the NFL. You're doing things in the NFL now that back when I was growing up in the 70s, it was unheard of. You have to evolve. And that's what they did yesterday. And I know it's only 188 yards by Dak Prescott, so the haters are out there. Yeah, we won, but Dak still sucks. He can't throw for 200 yards. But you know what, guys? I'll take 188 yards of him passing and 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, and 88 yards rushing by him. I'm good. I'm good with that. Because the difference between last week and this week was play action. Play action and getting him outside. When he's on the move, he's one of the best quarterbacks outside of the pocket. Naked bootlegs. And when you get Zeke Elliott going, that flow, you get 8 men in the box and you roll him out, you got one-on-one coverage against other people. Now, I'm not going to say we've got the best wide receivers out there, but you saw Cole Beasley, Mr. Hot Sauce, rolling in there and doing well. And when we look at the stats, here's what amazes me. Statistics, you can follow them and get a hint of what's going on. Yesterday I said, you know what? The Cowboys, I felt, were going to get a win. Although everybody's going to say, Mark, you always say the Cowboys are going to get a win. But there's a couple of statistics that kind of let you know. I had said that Jason Garrett has been one game under 500 13 times. And in those 13 games going into yesterday, he's 11-2. Which means he hangs right at about Middle Earth. We've been playing well at home. And another statistic, and I think part of the reason why the Cowboys looked and said, okay, we'll get rid of Dez and we'll try and make it a Dak-friendly offense. Because when Dak Prescott hits 7 or more people with the football, I think he's only lost 2 games in his career. The numbers are insane. So when I talked about the offense, I said the way you're going to look at this offense is a death by 1,000 cuts. Because you don't know where it's coming from. It wasn't completely reliant on Zeke Elliott. In fact, Zeke Elliott wasn't making that many yards until the second half. It was Dak Prescott running with his feet. It was hitting wide receivers. We went out and threw the ball. But it wasn't to just one guy except for Cole Beasley. Cole ended up having, and we go down here, boom, 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 9 receptions for 101 yards. Fantastic. But take a look, and I don't know if you guys can see the screen up here. It's probably can't see it. But take a look. Only one other receiver, Goff Swam, had 2 catches. Everybody else had 1 catch. You literally had Jacksonville's head on a swivel. Okay, he got the ball this time. Do we focus on him? No, now this guy gets the ball. Okay, he got the ball, so let's focus on him. Okay, now he got the ball. Oh, damn, Dak's running. Shit. Excuse my language. The next thing, you got Zeke running. You don't know where it's coming from, and that's being unpredictable. That's why it worked yesterday against the number 1 rated defense. And to get 183 yards passing against that defense, to shut up Jalen Ramsey, is huge. Now, I know what the headlines will be. It won't be that the Dallas Cowboys played great. Dallas Cowboys came alive, looked good. What it'll be is more of what happened to Jacksonville. You watch. Jacksonville's not the team we thought they were. They've imploded. They're no good. That defense is suspect now. You watch. That will be it because they will not give the Cowboys any credit. The other thing that helped this become a rout was something that I said, if we can just get a few turnovers, because turnovers are game changers. Literally. We got a few of those. It gives your team a short field. It gives your team some excitement, some momentum. All these things contributed to this team getting a win. I call it the 5%. If everybody just does 5% more, 5% less penalties, 5% better catches, 5% better throws, 5% better play calling, 5%, a couple of turnovers, all of a sudden you've got a team that looks really, really good. And I'm excited as can be because this week is Cowboys versus Redskins for first place in the division. The last time that happened, I believe, was in the playoffs, one of those 8-8 years against RG3, and we lost. For me, I feel almost like this is going old school, and I am going to do everything I can to reignite the rivalry. Starting this morning, calling Sports Talk 980 to talk to Doc Walker, and I'm going to talk some trash. And all week long, building up for this game, because this game is huge. Guys, make no mistake about it. In 6 days, 8 hours, 4 minutes, and 34 seconds, we take on the Redskins at FedEx Field. And if you are not excited about this, buddy, you are not a football fan. Yeah. The Redskins and the Cowboys, for once, are going to be playing for something. And both of us are coming off of a big win. It don't get no better than that, friends. Don't get no better than that. We will be at FedEx Field in the orange lot, tailgating. We're going to have a big-ass party out in the parking lot. We'll have a TV there. We'll have Jobu wings. We'll have Mojo Punch. We'll have pulled pork and burgers, and we'll have a big-ass crowd. And we're going to have a hell of a time. And if you want to be part of it, go to my Facebook page, Cowboy Jobu. Cowboy Jobu or Jobu Sports Report. Like it. And check out the event, because I'm going to start posting stuff this week, updates on that and things. And if you'd like to be there, go ahead and click on that and say you're coming, so that way I can get a count. Do I need to get 4 pork butts? Do I need to get 6 pork butts? Do I need to get 8 pork butts? Because I got to make sure everybody gets some mojo. I'm Mark Holmes with Cowboy Jobu, and I love going to work on a day like this. I'll see you soon.